How is it going? How are we doing? Discord is still not working properly. Or at least for the Twitch lives, it's not. Wait, hold on. Nope, it is working. Nope, I lied, it's not again. Ha! Oh, shit, you got me. You got me. Killing me, Hiccup. How we doing? Now I need to get some music going, because going from silence to sheep scream got me bad. Oh, that was rough. Oof. Got it. Oh, man. I'm gonna knock out some missions while I collect my thoughts real quick. Oh. How was your night, Hiccup? Or you're a few hours off me. How are things going? Maybe the more accurate question. Yeah, I gotta go put on the clean pants now before more people get on. You got me good with that one today. Can't even try and lie. Not too bad. Still got a sick kid upstairs, but he's sleeping again, so figured I'd jump on my normal time while he's asleep. I think he's feeling a little bit better. He's just real tired, you know. Been sick to his stomach for the last couple days, so he's struggling. Let's get some Canarix flights in while I can still use her. She will be sadly going to the bench as soon as I get that hunter unlocked. It's gonna be a weep fest for me when I have to bench Canarix. I appreciate that. He's a tough kid, but you know everyone struggles when they get sick. don't think the hunter is that ugly. I mean, I think the warrior's definitely creepier. I mean, that's not even a question. The warrior's 100% creepier. I'm definitely gonna get the sorcerer also. I just want the... So for me, it makes sense logistically to get the hunter first, because I really do need to bench Kanarix. She struggles with 137s defended, for me anyway. So when 140s roll around in week 3, she's going to be useless. So it makes sense for me to get the hunter, replace Kanarix, and then after I get the Electrum branch in week 3, start working on the sorcerer, which will inevitably replace Rays. So it's kind of a cycle of dragons, which is unfortunately how it works. Once you get to endgame, you just cycle through the most recent dragons. That's... Well, and I'm getting the... I'll be getting this... Actually, hold on, because I'll be getting the sorcerer for breed. But if I... So if I get the sorcerer for breed and I don't get the hunter, I'm really hoping that that sorcerer is good, basically. So maybe I'll wait until I breed the new dragon and see. Yeah, the sorcerer looks so good. Avernic just looks super good. And I'm excited for him. I just don't know. Don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. The struggle. The struggle, the struggle. I'm hoping... I can get the sorcerer bred, get a few levels on them, and they're good. Because if they're good, then I will get the sorcerer right away, replace Rays, and then I'll just rock 2 sorcerers until I can get the other hunter. You know, fingers crossed anyway. That is the benefit of having breed with this new setup. It's the benefit of having breed first. See, they haven't put out a resurrection dragon yet where I'm like, I have to have it. And the festive dragon you get for the Draconics. Now, don't get me wrong, I was gonna get Crampy because of the dab also, but Draconics plus dab equals must have. Can't go wrong. You can never go wrong with the festive. Like I said, I haven't had a resurrection dragon yet where I was like, yep, gotta have that one. And that's why I think they should do what John and I were talking about the other day, and give you the option for what resurrection you want. I mean, it's no different than the champion rider. They let you pick which rider you want to resurrect effectively. Why don't you let me pick what dragon I want to resurrect? I mean, it would make sense to me. I think I've got my basic structure already laid out and ready to go. I just need to calculate the keys and see if I'll be able to get both mythics ascended or if it'll just be a one shot for me again. Oh no. I did get it, nice. That is one. Oh no, I didn't. Lame. But could take a look at that actually. So for me, This is basically how I've got it set up. I'm gonna go Hunter, discount, mission boost, Electrum, Sorcerer, Festive, and that will get me 28 keys. Now, 28 keys plus the 6 you get back for ascending is 34. Now, if I want to get crazy, I could go Spell Rider also, which would get me to 40 keys, which would let me ascend 2 dragons. So that's the decision I have to make, is if I end up really liking the Spell Rider, or if I end up really liking both mythics that I get, or legendaries. If I end up liking both dragons, the Hunter and the Sorcerer, then I go crazy hard all the way through the season, and I get and ascend both mythics. I just don't know if I want to go that crazy yet. I'm going to get those 6 branches because those are the 6 I need to both get a mythic and be prepped for next season, because Draconics. But I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to go crazy and ascend both of them. I want to have both of them because I'm not sure which one I'm going to like more. And that is one great benefit of this new branch structure, is you can get both of them. We'll see. I may get one of them up to gold or platinum and decide I don't like them, but probably not going to happen that way because I'm going to claim the whole branch in one fell swoop. So, but that's a lot of sigils, to be honest. Now, granted, I should have, pretty good amount of sigils. Oh, I lied. There we go. So I should have 50,000 sigils when it's all said and done, which will pretty easily get me what I'm looking for there, with both discounts in the mission. You're gonna do the Ori branch over the Electrum? So Ori branch drops week 1, but the Electrum branch drops week 3. Or no, 1.5. So that's week 2. Yeah. Oh no, 2 weeks. So it's week 3. Yeah. So Electrum branch drops week 3. That's usually the one with the really good resources. The Cosmic Ori branch is usually a little bit cheaper. Hey Hawks, how we doing? The Ori branch is usually like 15,000, and the resources aren't quite as good. The Electrum branch in week 3 is the one that's usually got the really good resources, like really good chests and timers. So that's my plan. Hunter discount, base boost discount, mission branch. That'll finish those, and I'll be able to save up for another couple weeks for the Electrum branch, and then chip away at the Sorcerer. Chip away the Sorcerer while I wait for the Festive. Hawks, have you decided what you're doing yet? Which dragon you're getting? Hunter, nice. Yeah, I feel that struggle hiccup. That's what I plan on doing, Hawks. Get the Hunter, be able to bench Canarix because she's not going to be able to handle 140s. Yeah. So 6, 12, 13, 19. And then just chip away at that. Which They show Krygant's ascended form here, but they don't really show the other two. So that's kind of weird. Krygant's ascended form looks super cool. I won't get him, but he looks super cool. They don't really show the other two's ascended forms, though. It's just their basic bitch forms. It's sad. I want to see Ascension! Oh, man. We will see, though. Sorry, I got a message. Losing my mind slowly while I try and plan for this season. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. It should be... It's nice to at least have to think about it a little bit, you know? Because for the last couple seasons, it's been pretty much, you know, the same 3 to 4. Because it's a hunter. And traditionally hunters are OP. Except for the Monarch Hunter. Ugh. The Monarch Hunter is so bad. He bad. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. I do like Avernic, though. Avernic is a really cool looking dragon. Like I said, I will 100% get him even if I don't end up ascending him. Just because I like the look and I think he sounds like he's going to be a good dragon. Very Canarix-esque with his spell kit. Reminds me a lot of Canarix with the spell kit. Which obviously I'm a fan of Canarix. I think a lot of people are, though. I don't feel like I'm alone in my love of Canarix. I know Leica likes Canarix. So I'm not alone there. I just really hope the dragons are as good as they read on paper. I mean, they seem really good. Yeah? Is Fluffy what you're calling Krygant, or is that the Barbend? Nice. Nice. Very similar to mine. The only difference being that I'm gonna go back after Avernic and have both. And then I'm not sure if you'd hopped on yet, Hawks, but I was saying I might, if I decide I want to try and ascend both of them, I'll probably go after the Spell Rider. Spell Rider would be my second go. Oh, that's not as big as I thought it, or as I wanted it to be. There, that's how big I wanted it to be. Oh, Fluffy is the sorcerer. Okay. Why Fluffy? Now I gotta know. Now I gotta know where Fluffy came from. Tiolo's Flatsome. Yeah, I get that, Hawks. I'm struggling now because I remembered we have breeding coming up, and I'm going for the sorcerer and breeding. So if the lineage sorcerer is good, then I'm gonna have a hard time because I've only got one set of dark gear. Well, one full set of dark gear that's leveled. Actually. Yeah, my other set of dark gear isn't leveled. Yeah, I feel like he would definitely burn you. Like, I feel like he's got a lot of necrotic energy coming out of him, probably along with fire. But yeah, I need to finish leveling my second set of dark gear. But I've got other priorities. So hopefully I breed the sorcerer. Oh well, not hopefully. I'm going to breed the sorcerer. But hopefully they're good. Then I can get a Vernic first. Flatsome, fluffy, creepy, and ugly. Barbend reminds me of an owl. He just looks very. I mean, he's like a toucan beak, but he looks like an owl to me. I wonder, can you see him in the... Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. He's got like the blue flames coming off of him. Ooh, burn it. A Vernic's got the... Ah! Hey, Peter, how we doing? I'm so excited for this season. Knock out his last mission, I guess. Rage Drain, ouchie. I froze too soon. And then I just got orried past. Yay. Ooh. Frozen. Maybe I did get that Ori on the burn. Nope, didn't. That's fine. I'm half here, half in next season already, so none of these flights really count. I'm already halfway into next season. Just not even here. Peter, I assume you're going Hunter, but what's your plan for the rest of the... I'm rage trained again. What's your plan for the rest of the branches? Base boost, obviously. Yeah, I added it. See, that's what I'm stuck on, Pete. I'm looking at the Hunter because I think he sounds really, really good. But if I get the Dark Sorcerer today on breeding and the Dark Sorcerer is good, then I'm kind of in a pickle. Because if the Dark Sorcerer is also good, then I don't have enough Dark Gear to run both of them. So I might get the breeding done first before I claim anything. And then after I've got a couple flights in with the Sorcerer, yeah, the Monarch Sorcerer. After I've got a couple flights in with the Monarch Sorcerer, then I'll decide which dragon I want to go for. Just because, like I said, if I end up getting the Monarch Sorcerer and they're good and they can replace Canarix, then I don't have enough Dark Gear for Barbend right away. But I can fly over, I can bench Steel or Raze and not feel bad about it at all, and just get a Vernic and fly him. So it's kind of a toss-up for me right now. I'm kind of in a tough spot. We'll see. I'm not like super confident the Monarch Sorcerer is gonna be good, but hoping it's decent. No, Raze will go on my perch. Raze will take his spot right here where Quasar sits currently. He will replace Quasar. Yeah, all three of the new dragons look good. Vernic, Kragant, Barbend, they all look really good. And it really hurts me because I've got Mythic Ice gear I could put on Kragant right now. I've got Mythic Fire gear that I need to level. Yeah, I agree. So that's my struggle. I don't know. I'm definitely going Sorcerer Hunter. I just don't know which order. I'm gonna get them both. I just don't know in which order yet. We will see. I might even go base boost first and wait on the dragon till week 2. And make my decision after I've collected more data. Ooh, exotic gear. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see. I don't know. I want to see Pep and Leica fly him. I want to see some flights before I make a decision. I mean, typically, you've got 5 or 6 weeks in most cases before you're making this decision. So having to make it in the first 2 weeks is a little scary, to be honest. Yeah. I'm working on leveling the mythic fire gear I have. It's not quite ready yet. I've got all the defense, almost all the defense gear on, but I don't have the offense gear on yet. Not all of it anyway. About half. So I'm close to having everything leveled, but probably need one more leveling event or one more crafting event before I'll be ready for that, but it's a struggle. He said to struggle. I've got a couple mythic or exotic pieces for the hunter though, from the first exotics, when the first exotics came out. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for the new dragons. They'll get them today, Pete. Like I was talking about having them on stream today. All 5 elements. Nice. And with their powers combined, Pete will be Captain Planet. Alright. That cooldown should go relatively smooth. Hopefully. I guess I'll just keep grinding the egg token missions since, you know, it's breeding next. I don't have 700,000 eggs like Pete, so I gotta keep grinding. Although I'm gonna have a bunch after I open chests. Actually, I might need to do that math after this run. Do the math and see about how many chests I'll get from just my Draconics and Platinums. Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I looked up at the end of the day yesterday, and I was like, wait, how many egg tokens do I have? You might as well just add Barben to the list now. Like 400 and something, Pete. 400 and some K. So, doing pretty well. I'll have plenty for between fragments and tokens, but no such thing as too many egg tokens. I'm definitely going Sorcerer for the breeding event. My plan before the Mythics came out, and I knew, and I had that conundrum, was to get the Sorcerer and replace Canarix regardless, because Canarix, she struggles against 137s for me because I'm behind on research, and she'll never be able to kill 140s defended. So it was always my plan. But what I wanted to do is get this estimation. Okay, 20k, so I'll be able to finish base boost before I even do anything in the event. I might even be able to get mission, base boost and mission boost done right away. Oh, yeah, I will be able to. Nice, so I'll do base boost and mission this week, and next week I'll do the hunter discount. Or I'll do one of my dragons. And then I start saving for Electrum. Well, I say saving like it's not week 3 that it drops. Okay. That's good. Plenty. Plenty of sigils. All of the sigils. Yeah, Raylan's terrible, Hawks. Don't even bother. I mean, level him just in case they fix him with the Mythic Ascension, but the way he is right now, he's bad. He's real bad. But 464, I'll be able to, and then Yeah, I mean, I've got enough to breed them right now before I open anything. Hey, Pep, how we doing? I mean, if I did my math right, I've got enough to... Yeah, I've got plenty to get him right meow. If I really wanted. But I also need to see how many Mystic Fragments I'm going to get. Because that'll determine how I break it out. Because I should be getting about 2,000 Mystic Fragments, which I've still got 3 dragons to... Actually, I need to update that calculation a little bit. So I'm going to have... I've got 240. Call it 2250 that I'll have. So I'll be able to drop 750 per dragon. So somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. So I would almost have enough to breed 2 dragons this event. I'm not going to, but almost. I'll have plenty of tokens to be able to do research eggs, which shit, I need to calculate that today too. I need to get on and calculate how many various ones I get. Alright. Sorry, phone's blowing up. Is it 386? I mean, not a huge difference, 387, 386, but I need to figure out what I'm doing as far as this goes. Oh, Harbinger, so expensive. And then Vanguard. Ugh. Oh, man. Abyssal. .5 second. Probably not. I don't know if I don't think I'll make you guys struggle through this. I probably won't make you guys struggle through that. That would just be rude, as I calculate all my eggs that I need. Too many. I need all of them. I've never actually sped up dragon research before, so that's a struggle. Done with Sapphire. I need that, so was that 27? No, that one's done, so it's just that one. And then I'm not going to do Electroflack because I can come back to that if I decide I want Electroflack. So I only need 25 Garnet. I'm dumb. I must have not updated that at some point. Yeah, I've got the extra ammo right here. So that's for sure going to happen. So, what was that? 15 there, plus 40 there. And then I have a Vanguard that I can do for free. And then I need 11 for that one. I really should do the lightning attack, and I should really do these ones, so that's another 30. Plus 15, plus 10, plus 20. What's this one? Rage. I should probably do that one. Plus 10. Oh my god. It's getting really expensive really quick. Plus 20 for more rage. Oh, then warrior up here. I've got enough to do that Empyrean one. So plus 3, plus 15 for the Empyrean. Oof. Hunter damage, incubation speed, hunter damage. So then plus 18, plus 15. And then I don't have Abyssal yet unlocked, but I can level that. So 5, I have 5 left, so I would need 5 to do that. Plus 10. I lied, I am doing the math. Plus 15. Plus 10. Plus 7. Plus 10. Plus 15. Oh my goodness. So let's just do here. I'm gonna just gonna do the quick math here real quick. Oops. Oops. Too much. That's I don't have enough. I don't have enough. So I don't get to go as far as I want to. Not even close. I can maybe do the stuff I need to do in Harbinger. Oh, why are they so expensive? I hate it. So I'll be able to do the Harbinger stuff that I need, which is just 2 updates. You gotta be kidding me. And then maybe a couple Vanguard. Maybe I'll do the 2 Vanguard updates, so I'll need 11 breeding tokens for Vanguard. There you go. That's what I'm doing. Reality just kicked me in the mouth. The reality of the costs just kicked me in the mouth. Oh man, that's brutal. Why is research so expensive? Oh, the struggle. Emotional damage. Unless those costs have changed. Let's see. I'm not super confident that those costs have changed. Harbinger. Locan. I'm Locan at the prices. I'm a child. 1946. Oh, it has gone down a little bit. And then Jotun. Recommendations. They have recommendations now? No, I did not. Are they in the forums, Pete? Oh, recommendations for next tier of research. If I could read. 1946. So that's the same. Yeah, so that's the same. So it's a little cheaper, but not a ton. I mean, mine's under 30 now, Hawks, so I feel your pain. I'm at like 23 and change. Almost 24, I think. Is this it? That's the release notes. Ooh, speaking of, I might go back and so that I have to do, and then I think I'm going to add 30 more Vanguard. So 41. Ha! I'm doing it. I want to get the extra lightning and flak speed. Yeah, lightning, flak speed, worth it. Doing it. Ha. 186,000 plus 251,550. That's almost everything that I have. 438,366. I have 464 currently. Good thing I'm opening chests. Yeah. Yeah, so the way I do the dragon, you do almost all mystic fragments. I do about a 60, or I'm doing about a 65-35 split. So it'll be total egg tokens for the dragon, total fragments, roughly. And then 186 in research. Gets me to 434, or 438 and change. Math! So it's going to be an expensive breed for me. I'm going to go way over the maximum for the event, but I need to get some research knocked out, so struggling. Yeah. I just do the split because I don't have enough mystic fragments to do it all with mystic fragments. Yeah, so was I. I agree. I was really hoping Raylan would be good because, I mean, I had the setup for him. You know, mythic gear, rider. I mean, I gave him every chance possible between the mythic gear and I ruined the crap out of him and gave him Xandra. Yeah. He had every chance to succeed. And he failed! Ooh. This guy's usually over 100 for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got plenty of time because they're not doing... they're not releasing mythics until like the end of the season or halfway through the season, so you got plenty of time. You got like 2 more breeds before they even release the mythics, I think. Hang on, I've got that on my schedule. Not on that schedule. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, plenty of time. And that's what I'm hoping is by the time the next tier rolls around, I'll have a decent Mystic Fragment stash and be able to do a lot more of that method, you know? So yeah, I got the wrong calendar pulled up right now. I mean, if you don't mind returning it, I could use it. I had to get you back for the goat earlier. Let's jump on Lay Discord. So, using the Google file, Monarch Mythics come out week 9. So you've got first breed, second breed, then Mythics come out 4th breed. So I'll be getting the last Monarch when the Mythics come out. And then they usually wait, what, 2 or 3 weeks before they drop the new tier, or 2 or 3 breeds before they drop the new tier. So, yeah, plenty of time to catch up. I'll be right on pace to have them done by the time the Mythic drops. And then, ouch. And then I'll be able to focus on research for a couple breeds. Same. I have so much research to do. Yeah, I have so much research. It's ridiculous. And that's why I keep grinding egg token missions. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, though. I don't have the stupid mission bonus. Yeah, so if that's the case, then I'll have like 4 breeds, three or 4 breeds to focus on mission or focus on research eggs, which will be nice, and just build up Mystic Fragments. That'll be really nice. Get a solid chunk of research done once I've got all the monarchs bred. So if that checks out for sure, and it'll be end of the following season, then after I get them all bred, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 breeds that are just going to be research. That's exciting. Genuinely exciting. I finally have a chance to catch up. Oh, that's no fun. Good luck, Hawks. So what I'm looking at here is the schedule I posted to the schedule to the Discord finally for Hiccup, and it's a general guide for PvP event schedule, fortification level schedules, and then breeding. And I'll need to update this kind of as we get more information, but if Pete's right and they're gonna, not the end of this season obviously, but the end of next season, new tier would come out in September, which seems like a really long time. That seems like a really long time. I mean, that's 5 breeds. The 5th breed, they'd be dropping a new tier. I would expect it more somewhere in this range right here, in the June or July range. But I could be wrong. I haven't really been paying attention to the new tiers until recently because I haven't been at Endgame, so it's been a struggle. Are we having fun yet, or are we just... Not yet. Okay, we're not really going crazy yet. We got another Castle Conquer today, but I don't think we're hitting them very hard yet. Every season. So you're saying it would be end of next season is when they would do it, or sometime during next season. So it'd be the week 12 breeding of next season is what you're saying. Or theorizing. Because I don't know what this new season structure is going to do for their release schedule, if it changes anything, or... Oof. Okay. So it'd be week 12 of next season, so that's still 3 breeds where I get to do nothing but research. Still, 3 breeds of nothing but research is solid for me. Be real solid. Yeah, it is pretty pricey. Can't lie about that. On the bright side, my open for next season, I'll be able to hang on to all the Mystic Fragments until they launch the new branch, because I'll have Monarch done this season. Let's see. Where's Prime hitting right now? Are they still paying attention over here? Oh yeah, they're paying attention over here. Oof, 655. 576 might be hittable. If we're not actively hitting them, I'll wait. Unfortunately. Let's take a look-see. So we had a discussion yesterday on... It is not. It is not. We had a discussion yesterday on Barbend, and I think we finally came to the conclusion that Maddening Armor is a cloak, effectively. So this is what made me think, and Maddening Armor, Tormenting Armor. Yeah, cannot be hit. So it's a cloak, is what it. Which is, it's weird that the regeneration rate's 150 during a cloak. It's really weird, to be honest. I mean, it's a waste of the regen rate, to be honest. But I mean, you just unload cloak, unload cloak, unload cloak. Yeah. So I mean, that's, a lot of people say you're gonna fly him like Zool, but to be honest, for me, he looks like a Calivor copy. If this is a since this is a cloak, I mean, he looks like a Calivor copy. Calivor with a disable instead of a death gaze. Hey Zara, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. He reminds me more of Calivor, because you unload cloak, death gaze, unload cloak. Except instead of death gaze, you're just gonna entrap. And instead of having the auto heal that Cal had, you got the desperate resolve. So instead of auto heal and auto rage, you just have to use the 0 rage spell, and the rage or the heal is better, frankly. Well, that cooldown at 5 seconds, I don't know. I am also hyped for the new season. Although now I'm having a serious case of not sure what I want to get. Because the Hunter looks really good, and it reminds me a lot of Calivor. But the Sorcerer also looks really good, and reminds me a lot of Canarix. Calivor was an amazing Hunter for me. I flew Calivor pretty well. And then obviously Canarix is my lover. So, I don't know. It's tough. Tough for me, anyway. Yeah, the problem, the only real problem I have with the Sorcerer is if you're facing an island with 7 and 8, with the legendary version, you're going to have a hard time. So basically, if you're facing 7 and 8, you're going to have to, I mean, they're all white, basically. Yeah. If you're facing 7 and 8, you're going to have to, if there's a red spell, if there's a red mage, you're going to have to just cast Anomaly and then wait until your rage regens. I don't know. It'll be interesting. The legendary makes it tough with that 5 rage spell. It's good after that, but the first casting is kind of brutal. Is Chaos Burst still red? No, it's not. Okay, Infernal Burst. It turns white. So they lower the rage on this, lower the rage on this. This goes from red to white with the Mythic Ascension. Yeah. The Sorcerer gets really good with the Ascension. I think the Hunter is probably the better legendary dragon. But yeah, once you get to Mythic, it's a little tougher, even though all of the Hunters are white now with the Mythic. It's tough. It's tough. Obviously, you know, in the right hands, the Hunter's going to be unstoppable, like most decent Hunters are. Yeah. I know Zara's going to get that Invoker portrait. Or, not Zara, Leica. Well, you too, probably, by the sounds of it. But I know Leica's going to, because, I mean... Am I the only one that's Leica in the portrait? They obviously made her own portrait this season. Whose leg do I gotta hump to get my own portrait? Yeah, I think the Hunter is the better legendary spell kit. Just because of this 5 rage. That's going to be tough on anything with 7 and 8. But I think it becomes a lot closer once you get the Mythic Ascension. I think it becomes a lot closer once you get the Ascension. Because, I mean, it's eerily similar to Kinarix. The only difference is it's not a cycle for the dodge and the damage reduction, or the shield. It doesn't say anything about mage super shot, so I don't know if it dodges reds or not. But, I mean, the only difference between this and Kinarix is you can do the dodge and the Hellish Portal at the same time. It's the only difference. Infernal absorption. Increase arcanist damage. Ooh. So it starts at 20, or starts at 8%. And goes all the way up to 48. Oh my god. Goes all the way up to 48% damage. 48% HP damage. That's insane. That's absolutely bonkers. And then Infernal Absorption is just going to be, you can cast it as soon as it respawns if you get the Mythic Glyph, or when you get the Mythic Glyph. He's doing better, Zara. He's still pretty tired. Yeah, I mean, he had another rougher day yesterday, but yeah, that's what I thought, Pete. So he's able to keep some toast down. So he's able to eat a little bit. He's able to keep fluids down, but not much else in the way of food. So he's pretty hungry, admittedly. And still pretty tired, but he's doing better. He should, as long as we can keep his stomach under control the rest of the day today, he should be back at school tomorrow. But we'll see for sure. Don't know for sure yet. So yeah, the dodge will have to be active to not be hit by super shots. Yep. He's on that brat diet. Bananas, rice, apples, and toast. Yep. My girlfriend is a nurse, so she likes to make sure I'm properly caring for my sick children. So I don't know, those exotic rune and glyph are really good for the sorcerer. Increased savagery, unchain attack boost, breath damage by 20% of the modified attack, or 200%. See, I don't think the runes and glyphs are as good. Sick. I've only got 2 of my own, and then 2 bonus kids with the girlfriend. So 4 total kids. I mean, I guess for the sake of it continuing to buff the hunter, then it's good, but determined resolve cooldown. So just again, you're casting Determined Resolve on repeat, and the fact that it's a 0 rage spell is pretty nasty. And then I hit the side button on my mouse. Whoops. Yeah, that's so you're basically healing the whole time if you can keep up with casting that spell. Then you cloak. Channel Ferocity when you're attacking. And then savagery. Just continue casting savagery. It's also 0 rage, so the only thing that takes rage is your cloak and your breath boost. Oof. And then cooldown's 4 seconds. Ooh, yeah. The Jormungandr, the dragon, or the what? Dang it, what's he actually called in Norse mythology? So, the world serpent. Yeah, he is a very large dragon in WarDragons, but I mean he's the world serpent, so. I don't know. I'm having a really hard time picking between the hunter and the sorcerer. I think the hunter is the better legendary dragon, but with the mythic side, it's going to be tough. I'm definitely going to need to fly them and see flights and hope for the best. I might just go nuts and ascend them both. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time, y'all. I'm having a real hard time. I'm actually incredibly excited about this season. The more I look at it, the more excited I get. Gonna be PvP, and if the schedule stays true, it'll be fight pits. If the cycle, it should be fight pits, Pete. If the cycle stays true. Because I went back and pulled the kind of the rotation when I made this. So as long as I keep with this rotation, if they change up the rotation, then all bets are off. But if the rotation stays the way it was, then it should be fight pits, and then crystal caves after fort. Like I said, subject to change. I wish it wasn't Fight Pits too. Fight Pits is my least favorite event by far. Yeah, so what I did was I went back and I pulled I went through the events and I pulled them all. So the way it should go Pits, Caves, Gauntlet, Temple Raid. And it was oh no, wait, did I flip it? I think I might have flipped it. You might be right, Pete. Pits, Gauntlet. I might have flipped it. Caves, Pits, Gauntlet, Temple. Caves, Pit, Gauntlet, Temple. I did. I flipped it. Ha! I flipped it. I'm dumb. Good catch. Oh, look. And we're updating. And we're updating. And we're updated. Saved. Good. Updated. Boom. Yay! I don't know. I had a dyslexic moment there, apparently. Dyslexia! I'm not actually dyslexic. But sometimes it feels like it when I do stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to get with my alt, though. That's the problem. I don't know what I'm going to get with my alt. Did this update automatically? No, it didn't. Okay. What about now? There. I think I might go for the sorcerer with my alt. Just because everything sucks on my alt. Yeah. Pits is just the worst. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if they replaced Pits with something else, like whenever they decide to pump out a new PvP, which I'm hoping soon, you know, to mix up the cycle a little bit. I thought Crystal Caves was a really good addition. I really like Crystal Caves. Crystal Caves is fun. I mean, they could bring back Kingdom Wars and take fight pits out. That wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. I actually liked Kingdom Wars. There was some strategy to it, you know. You had to politic a little bit, and you had to work with other teams, and I liked Kingdom Wars. I mean, I understand that it was kind of a slog, but Kingdom Wars is kind of like Risk with WarDragons. You had a map that they put up for the event, and you had to take territories, and there were main monuments and minor monuments, or major and minor monuments you had to take, and everything gave you the victory points for the event score. And it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, I think there were some tweaks that could have been made to make it, I would say, easier to be aggressive and take territories and move around. Yeah, they tried to make some changes and ended up breaking how the event worked. And like the last time they put out Kingdom Wars, they shut it down mid-event. Like day 2 of the event, they shut it down and put fight pits up because it was so broken, which is sad because, like I said, it was a really fun event. I really liked the dynamic where you're pushing across the map, trying to take territories, take monuments. You got to work some backdoor politics with other people to secure one side of one border while you're focusing on another border, and I don't know, it was just really fun. I wish they would go back and try and fix it, because I would actually look forward to Kingdom Wars instead of just the slog of fight pits. I mean, because fight pits and Crystal Caves are your true PvP events. Those are the actual you're fighting players every time events. And then you've got Temple and Gauntlet, where you have the PvP aspect, but there's also a large PvE aspect, player versus environment aspect. So I mean, man, I just prefer. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It really was. Sad. I wish they'd go back and fix it, because I think that would be. Why does a Vernic look like he only has 3 legs? I think Kingdom Wars would be a good in for a lot of people who like strategy and like that side of games. Really? I turned that shit off. Like 3 times I've turned it off. Ad-free viewing. Oh, that's subscribers. Wait, how do I... Ads off. Disable. Disabled. Disabled! You can't see it. It's disabled, I promise. I mean, I don't understand why they're still on, though. I've disabled them like 3 times. They're all disabled on my settings currently. I don't friggin' know. I hate it. I hate it. What? Did I screw that up? Hold on. Oh, wait. I might have screwed that up. I thought I had it toggled off. That might have been the wrong way, though. I may have screwed that up. Let's see if that fixes it. Let me know if you get any more ads, Pete. Pretty sure you are. Almost positive you are. I do. It bothers me, frankly. I don't want any ads. There's no reason for that. I mean, it's just pennies. I don't care about the pennies. I'd rather hang out with you guys. Let's see here, though. I know this guy. His invincible for the duration of the spell. Cool down 1 second. Yeah. 40% of its modified attack for the rest of the battle each use. That's this is the 7 use one. Yeah. So that's a death gaze. And this is battle cry, basically. And invincibility for 3 seconds. Dragon is hit by 20 projectiles. It becomes unchained. Oh my god, 20 projectiles? That's a lot. Perch attacks count. Beam attacks do not. Five projectiles. I don't know. He seems like a tank. Like a legitimate tank. And the fact that permafrost slows him down. Increase permafrost duration. Increase permafrost duration. So you get another 1.25 seconds. 1.75 if you run these two. Glacial sheeting cooldown. Decrease the cooldown by a full 2 seconds. So that's every 2 seconds. Ooh. Yeah. No, the warrior could be really good. Legitimately. He could legitimately be really good. Yeah. He's going to struggle with 7 and 8. But if you don't have 7 and 8, good luck stopping him. Yeah. If you don't have 7 and 8, good luck stopping him. The only caveat to that is it depends on, like, if you put an archer or if you use anything other than mage towers for your lead towers, you're screwed. People are going to rethink how they fill their base up with miscellaneous towers for this guy, because I see a lot of teams. Oh, for sure. I see a lot of players that have like an archer tower or a trebuchet or something like that out on the front, and I would sit there and I would eat 5 shots with him and just let my behemoth become unchained, and then you mash glacial sheeting the entire time you're waiting to catch up to 6 and catch up to towers. Oh man. Yeah, if you've got time to set him up, he's gonna be really, really good. 7 and 8. If someone's got a full 7 and 8, that's the only time he's going to really struggle. Other than that, it's going to be tough to kill him. And everything is one rage. Wow. Everything is one rage. Holy crap. Oof. All of those seem really, really good. All of those dragons seem really, really good. Wow. Yeah, permafrost is... Yeah. And this right here fixes the problem with most warriors. Because most of the time you fly over a tower before you can kill it. Especially if you get Ori'd. So on top of having the built-up damage for Glacial... Does this cap? All stacks are removed when hit by Ice Flak super shots. That's tough. That's tough. But it doesn't have a cap. So you could, you know, infinitely boost his attack. %40 seems like the right number, though. You gotta figure it takes 5 to get up to 200%. Wonder how big the area is on Vanishing Ice Spire. If it's it says selected area, so you got to think it's a 2, maybe a 3 shot, which is pretty good. I don't know. I think you're actually, for the first time in a while, I think you're going to see a solid mix of the dragons. Like this last season, I know a few people that got rays, but I didn't see many rays flown against my base. It was arrows or still Quillith. I think you might genuinely see a pretty evenly split mix between all 3 dragons. And I don't think that's really happened since, I don't know. Maybe no, because a lot of people got Nockmaar because he was broken. Yalkin and Canarix, I feel like, was a pretty even split. I feel like that was a pretty even split. I hardly saw any Sarathrams. Maybe Icaros and Quasar was a decent split. I feel like more people got Calivor. Maybe Lockjaw and Hauhezen. I feel like that was a decent split. Naja was the main one there. So Lockjaw and Zen, I still saw more Quasar than Icaros. And Yalkin and Canarix. Those are the only 2 that I can look at the seasons and go, you know, I don't know which one I saw more of. Zool was more Zool. I'm pretty sure I saw more Quasar. I know I saw more Calivor. That was a decent mix for me. And then primarily Arrow, primarily Nockmaar. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly think all 3 are, on paper at least, all 3 are viable, and it's tough. It's tough to make that choice. Dang. Why'd I have to go and read that Warriors stats? Now I'm concerned. The only one I don't think I'm going to get is the Invoker. Which I can't believe they made Tialos the Earth Invoker. And I guess I get it because you got your Ice Warrior, but that's just Earth? The underwater dragon's Earth? Confusing for me. Alright. Let's go do some more missions. I'm just gonna do the basic mission. While I don't have the mission boost, I'm just gonna do the basic one. Or I'm only gonna speed up the basic one. Could be I think he's a better lead dragon, to be honest, though, because if he's not leading, then you don't have the time to build up all his boosts. I mean, the permafrost and the oh, that's amazing. The permafrost and the not the permafrost, his behemoth and the attack boost are what make him good. So if he's not getting those, then I mean, you don't get those off the rip as a follow-up dragon. I don't know. I'm interested to see how they go. I swear to God, if I have to get all 3 of these dragons, I'm gonna lose my mind. If I just have to get all 3 of them because they end up being that good, I'm going to lose my shit. I mean, it'll mostly be happiness, but also frustration because that's a lot of sigils. And I won't be able to ascend all 3 of them. No shot. I'll be able to ascend all 3 of them. I mean, you should have enough. You should be able to get enough keys to ascend all 3 if you really wanted to, but there's no chance. Absolutely no chance. Getting 2 dragons ascended is going to be tough. Ugh. Let's run Canarix while we still can. Banana Jun. Oh, man. Hopefully. These dragons are as good as they look on paper. I'm excited, though. I'm just going to let myself be excited, and I hit the wrong spell. That was fun. I think Raze is better suited as a follow-up dragon, to be honest. Raze is a good follow-up dragon. I just don't have a good lead dragon right now. Pretty sure I'm over 1 million gold now. I am. Donation. Where are we at on farmers? You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Yeah! I should sing jingles for a living. This luscious voice. I've been called the songbird of my generation. Anyone get that reference? Please tell me someone got that reference. It's like a lion centaur, minogator, a minotaur centaur combination, but with fire. It's intense. I don't know why it's called a minigator. Oh, it's because it's a minotaur with a gator mouth. Okay. Okay. It should be minigator, like Taur, like centaur. Minigator. Because it's definitely a centaur. Why am I want to raid it. I don't want to attack it because I'm lazy. The raid feature in Atlas has made me lazy. There, I said it. I will be on until about noon, Behemoth. I get off right around noon. Typically. We'll see though. If we get into this raid like we might, then I might stay on a little bit longer. But I don't know for sure. I don't know if we're gonna run this raid in time. The raid might be getting pushed off because we didn't expect to have a cooldown this morning. Oops, this one. We'll see though. I never like to fully commit to a get off time because, like I said, you never know. If we're having a good time and I am able to stay on, then I'll stay on. Although, Peter, don't you sign me up for that madness. "24-hour stream." You're crazy. I heard you were gonna do a 24-hour stream. My problem is that I would love to go sniping in Atlas right now, but I know that I need troops. I need to save my troops for the raid that we got coming up because we're going for another Castle Conqueror. So that's my conundrum. I know I need my troops, so I'm not going to go spend them right this very moment. "24-hour stream, that would be a lot. I would have to I'd have to take a nap. You guys would have to hang out with me on stream while I took a nap. I'm too old to stay up that late anymore. I'm an old man on the inside. That's where it counts. Charity stream around Christmas? That'd be fun. I need to start advertising and doing a little more giveaways. Do the I still like the idea of giving away a month of Atlas. You used to be able to gift that stuff. They need to just make that a thing where you gift the Atlas. Nope. Cancel. Oops. They used to have that option on there. I wish they left it. But I'd figure it out one way or another. 6 cosmic ories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, PayPal's the easy way to do it. Just have to advertise it as the value of 1 month of Atlas or something. Atlas on me. Yeah, I don't know. That Putrid Brew just doesn't, it's not bad, but it doesn't hit the same, obviously. 200% versus 40%. Kind of a difference there. Small difference. Maybe I'll add that to the quality of life thread. It's got to already be in there, right? Oh, there's a bunch of new stuff that I missed. Maybe. Oh no, I didn't really miss any of this. Team Crest, some new Team Crest options. I don't disagree with that. There, it's in there. I don't know if it's already in there somewhere, but it's in there again. Scream it from the rooftops. Make things giftable. I mean, it's already a button they have for the red envelopes. And I feel like there was other items in the store that were giftable before. So, I mean, it's something they have already. I don't know why they turn it off. I said freeze. You stupid thing. My timing on that freeze is tough sometimes. Coming around the corner, I tap it half a second too early. I'm sad that so Raise's red spell does not gain rage by attacking a monument in Atlas, which doesn't shock me because you can't do healing marks on the monuments or anything. You can't target the monuments really with other spells either, so it's not like overly shocking, but it's still kind of stinks, you know. Still kind of stinks. Forgot to lock my chair. Ooh, 476. Already back up to 1 million. I know I had some. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Let's not risk it. I think yesterday was a really good day for the community as a whole. I mean, that's like a stream yesterday was absolutely madness. Had like 150 people on stream at one point. That was just crazy. Even after a break, she came back and had like 30 on, I think, at one point. It was just nuts. We had a pretty healthy morning squad on as well. We were up to 21 at one point. The Twitch community is growing. Yeah, that helps. It helps having a little bit of the PG bump. Having the creator bump helps a little bit. Having a little bit of help from the creator definitely helps. Nice. 40 all night. Dang, Pete. Just vibing. Absolutely vibing. You love to see it. I just want the community to keep getting bigger. That's all I really want. We've just gotta keep going. Keep moving, keep growing. Probably. I mean, if you look at Twitch, and just look at WarDragons. 10,000 followers. So there's 10,000 followers that follow Twitch. And oh geez, 4 hours at, let's talk. Yeah. But you figure 10,000, there's way more than 10,000 players in the game. Way more. So if you really think about it, that number could be higher to start. Then, if it was publicized that there are WarDragons streamers that go on and stream the game and talk about the game and give helpful tips and various strategies, I mean, the people that already like, yeah, that's true. You're not wrong, Pete. But I mean, a lot of the people that like to watch Twitch anyway are just going to come in and hang out with us. I mean, it's a lot of people like Twitch over YouTube. A lot of people like Twitch over like Twitter or Instagram. I know a lot of people that just watch Twitch like people watch TV. That's going to be tough, Behemoth. I will get both. I will get the Sorcerer and the Hunter no matter what. I don't know if I'm going to ascend one or two though. I will ascend one for sure. I just don't know if I'm going to ascend the second yet. It's tough. It's really tough. I mean, they both look really good, so it's going to be a struggle. But, I mean, that number could go up easily. And then if this number goes up and it's publicized by PG, then I think we've got a better shot of getting more of these people. Yeah, right? I know a lot of people that watch Twitch like people watch TV. I do, honestly. I'm the same as you, Pete. When I'm working, when I'm working during the day, I've got a Twitch channel on and I'm just hanging out, usually in lurk mode, but I chat every once in a while. I hang out, but yeah, I don't know. Usually I watch this guy right here. He's an incredible Warzone player, like 18-time. He used to be in the professional Call of Duty League and won a bunch of tournaments and stuff with them, but neither here nor there. Like I said, I hang out and chat just like Pete does at work, and I just think there's a much bigger audience we could be getting with a little promotion. You know? And it's only going to grow the game. I mean, you got a bunch of ambassadors on Twitch pumping up the game all the time. It's only going to help. Whether we're official creators faction or not, I'm still going to keep streaming. Whether or not I'm creators faction, I'm still going to keep talking about the game, mostly in a positive light, as long as I'm streaming. So it's just like, creators faction or not, advertise the Twitch streamers. Really? New to Twitch even. So I mean, you're pulling people from the game onto Twitch. I mean, that's crazy. So you're adding to the Twitch market and pulling viewers from the game that didn't know Twitch existed. So I don't know, it's crazy. And I mean, there's a lot of people outside of the creators faction that put out content for WarDragons. So like, I respect that they've got the creators faction, they've got the GPF, but why not promote other content creators as well? I mean, you've got your creators faction and you primarily promote them. That's fine. I get that. That's your people that you picked. But promoting the rest of the content for the rest of the people only gets more WarDragons out there. I mean, it only gets more WarDragons information out there. There's no downside to promoting all of the content creators, frankly. It is what it is. I don't have any say in the matter, but it just makes sense to me. If I'm trying to build my player base, I'm going to pull, I mean, maybe screen the content and make sure they're not just bad-mouthing PG in the game the whole time. But if I've got people out there pumping my game and playing my game and helping the community, I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't be promoting them. Just my opinion. Especially, I mean, you've got the ad that comes up anyway every time you start your game or switch screens from Atlas to main game. If that pops up anyway, just have it so you can scroll to the side and see multiple announcements. Just change it from being one announcement to 3. I don't know. I think it's reasonable. You and me both, Pete. You and me both. I just want to help where I can with what I can. I would love to see people jump on a stream and then pick up the game, or have just picked up the game and find the stream and continue playing the game, or get better at the game by watching one of us. That's what I really hope for at the end of the day. Like, I just want to be able to find someone who's newer to the game, has questions, maybe isn't on the best team, because let's be honest, some of the gold teams are not real great. But just give me someone who's new to the game, needs that mentor help, and let me work. I don't know everything about the game, but between the 4 of us, we're gonna have an answer. I mean, between the 4 of us, we're gonna have an answer for people. Exactly. I mean, honestly, if I knew there was a Twitch streaming community when I started playing, I would have ate this crap up. I would have been in these streams all the time. I mean, I didn't find the YouTube content until I was probably level 250 or 300, and by that time, if I didn't have the mentors I did by level 250 or 300, it would have been too late. I mean, I would have been screwed in breeding. Fort you can fix through merges, but I would have been screwed in breeding if I didn't have the mentors I did when I joined the game. I got really lucky. I got brought in by a friend, and he had already made the mistakes and saved me from making a lot of them. It's just, there's so much that if it was something that was advertised in the game and people knew about it, I mean, early on you could help a lot of people make a lot fewer mistakes. I mean, like I said, there's no downside to promoting your content creators, whether they're in your creators faction or not. No downside. Mario 64 speedruns. Nice. Like, I knew about YouTube, obviously, before I found the WarDragons creators, but I didn't know about the WarDragons creators on YouTube until, for a long time. Wow. Splat. Nice. Yeah, I'm back on my original team with my alt, so I help out there with some of the, because they're a, excuse me, like a Plat 3, Plat 4 team. So I help out a lot with the younger accounts with my alt, but nice little advertising in game. It's not a bad idea. You don't even have to throw out a name. Just say, "Hey, have you guys seen that there are Twitch streamers that stream WarDragons, and they're going to run across all the channels." I mean, if you just go to Twitch, search WarDragons, follow the channel. I mean, you follow the game, you follow the game, you follow the official WarDragons channel. You go to the videos, you're gonna find all four of us pretty quick. So I don't know. I think that's the way to do it. It's a good idea, Pete. I'm stealing it. I'm doing it with my alt now. My alt's gonna be pumping up the channels, all four of them. Gotta pump the channels. Oh my god. This red spell, man. It's already all Rays has. Can we just not make it glitched out too, please? And I get the crap rage drained out of me, so I'm dead here. Maybe not. Probably, though. Got the kill island. I'm struggling right now. I can't focus. Trying to talk about growing our Twitch community, and I'm losing focus on my flights. Yeah, and to Pete's point, a lot of the people he's pulling over to the streams are brand new to Twitch, so there's a lot of people who don't even really know about Twitch, to be honest. Yeah, and that's another part of it too. Is I think free stuff draws people in, and I think knowing someone draws people in. So the more you are a face in your own groups, your TAs, and your mega alliances, I think the more people know you, the more likely they are to come over and watch. And then beyond that, just free stuff pulls people in. The giveaways pull people in. But there's a lot of people, I guess, that don't know what Twitch is in the WarDragons community. So I think that's another part of it, is people don't know or aren't familiar with Twitch. So that shies them away from it as well. Just got to make sure people understand that Twitch isn't evil. But the sad part for me is when I got affiliate, I had to stop streaming live on YouTube, which stunk, because I had 2 or 3 people that would come hang out with us from YouTube Live. So I got to start. I've just got to pull my streams and post them to YouTube now instead. So it's a little different, but at the same time, Twitch is the bigger live platform. I think YouTube is the bigger platform, But Twitch is 100% the bigger live platform. There's more of a live audience on Twitch than on YouTube. It just is what it is. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of which, all right, we're gonna land this last run here because I'm gonna pay attention the whole time, and we're gonna do it. Auntie Jack. Oh, it is. It really is. I feel like all in all, every day there's more people on the streams. You know, bits and pieces here and there. I hop on like a stream, your stream, Pep's stream. Speak for yourself, Pete. I've never had 40 people on stream. You had 40 all night. I mean, if you're looking at follower count, we're the littler guys, but you definitely pull an audience. I will say that. Without contest, you pull an audience, which is great for the community as a whole. Like I said, that's what I want more than anything else. I just want the community to grow. The community grows as a whole. I mean, I'm hoping to get more players is what I really want at the end of the day. And that's even if we don't catch new players as they start the game, the Twitch streams are an avenue for other players to recommend WarDragons to their friends. Hey, you don't want to play? Jump on the stream, watch for a little bit. Jump on the stream and watch for a little bit. See if it's something you might like to play. See if the strategy entices you. And then you make that decision. I think there's just so much opportunity for that kind of stuff. There's just so much opportunity for promoting the game. Like, you've got a friend that wants a new game but isn't sure. Give them this. Give them the Twitch streams. Hey, go hang out in this Twitch stream for a little bit. If you like it, download it. Play with me. If you don't, go. Exactly. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying though, is, you know, you give people a way to preview the game without having to download it and start an account, and you give people a chance to look at the game before they buy it, basically. I think there's something to be said about that, you know. I think there's something to be said about giving someone an avenue to preview a game before they look at it. Hey, Squiggle, how we doing? Because for me, I saw all the ads. I mean, all the ads on Facebook and YouTube and all the social media sites. The ads about WarDragons and how WarDragons looks in the advertisements is 10,000% different than the game itself. They're not even remotely close. And I think a lot of people look at the ads and find it to be vastly different than the game, and they get disappointed, or they like it more, or they don't even try it. Because talking about just growing the Twitch community in general, Squiggle, and the benefits of having a larger, more engaged Twitch audience, you know, how it can help grow the game in general, and how it can help the player base with some of the learning curve in the game, because there's a pretty steep learning curve, to be honest. it's a relatively easy game to understand, but there's a lot of nuances and little tips and tricks that can just make things easier if you start at a lower level with that knowledge base. But like I was saying, like the advertisements that you find on Facebook or YouTube for WarDragons are so different than the actual gameplay that having something like a Twitch stream to go to and watch gameplay before you download the game, I think just adds to the buyability of the game. People see it and they understand it better by watching someone fly a dragon or watching someone upgrade a base. Just here, let me see if I can find see if I can find the advertisement. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I am super pumped about the new Excited. We were talking about that a little bit ago. I'm having a hard time deciding which dragon to get, but yeah, I'm super pumped. So, like, the cinematics on all the ads are great, and this is going to get my video banned when I post it to YouTube, but like the cinematics are amazing. Like that's great animation. It's nice. It's pretty. But it's not the game. Draco, the main dragon in this, is relevant for 6 seconds. And that 6 seconds consists of getting him high enough to breed and breeding him.
WarDragons.
Like that's real right there in the corner. That's real. That playthrough, that part of the advertisement's real right there. But I mean, let's see if I can find another one. Did they actually change some of these to make them better? Like it's just showing the dragons. Okay. Okay, so they did change. Well, this is an older one. It's 2017. I don't know. I'm trying to find a lot of the ads I find on YouTube, because these are not YouTube, on Facebook, because these aren't really. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe Ash grows up. Like, that's not a thing. You don't actually raise baby dragons.
You've never seen dragons like these before. Harness their power to take down the enemy.
Cinematically, it looks really cool, but it just doesn't do a lot to...
And set the world on fire.
Really tell you what the game is.
WarDragons. Download for free on your mobile device.
No one look. No one look at that.
We've been waiting for you.
We don't need another
You
game.
were born with the power to communicate with dragons. And now it's time to unleash that power onto our enemies. Breed an army of fire and discover more rare and powerful dragons as we turn our rivals into ashes. Our kingdom is under constant threat. We're counting on you to build up our defenses. Upgrade and fortify, and construct an unbreakable island fortress.
I've never seen this one.
Before the enemy dragons arrive. A dangerous world requires a more dangerous ally.
I've never seen this ad
We control
before.
the dragons. Together, We'll rule the sky, set enemy kingdoms aflame, and reap the spoils of war. War dragons. Every war ends in fire.
I mean, it's an older ad, but I've never seen that ad before. I've never seen that one. See if I can find the one that's on Facebook all the time, because the one on Facebook is terrible. Like, it just doesn't do anything for the game. 6 years old. See if I can filter by upload date. Anything this year? 5 months ago? I think this is the Facebook ad. Bernard. I don't know. I think if you give someone a Twitch channel and you tell them, hey, go watch this, they play WarDragons, and I think you'd like it, and then they ask questions, I think you're going to get a lot more from it than the ads I've seen on YouTube. Just me. It's just a more interactive forum. You can't ask questions really on YouTube. I mean, unless you're on YouTube Live. But I don't know. I don't think the community has any YouTube Live streamers. I mean, there's YouTube creators, obviously, but I don't think any of them go live. Could be wrong. Get back to your question, Squiggle. I am, reiterate, I'm extremely excited about the season. I'm torn between which dragon I want to get. I think I'm going to go through and do base boost first. Base boost and mission. And then I'm going to breed the new Monarch Sorcerer. And if the Monarch Sorcerer is decent, that'll be my dark dragon for a little while. I got ice flacked. That's unfortunate. That's true. That's true, Peter. So if the Monarch Sorcerer is decent, then I'll get the Mythic Sorcerer first. I'll get Avernic first and go from Avernic and finish and do the Hunter afterwards. But I gotta get breeding done first, get that sorcerer leveled. Exactly. I agree, Peter. I think there's just a lot more opportunity to interact with people and ask the questions that you need. Honestly. Like I said, if I knew there was Twitch streamers, I would have been watching a long time ago. I didn't know because it's never advertised anywhere. There's never anything except for this most recent season preview stream. There's nothing ever that says, hey, I didn't even know there was a WarDragons channel. Like, I looked it up to figure out if I could stream it. Like, if I could link my stream to that, because I just used to stream Warzone. And I had to look it up to see if I could even stream WarDragons on Twitch. Like, I didn't know it was a thing. It's just... So I definitely didn't know there was a WarDragons official channel. I didn't know there was Creators Faction members. I had found the Creators Faction on YouTube, like, maybe 6 months prior to my ever putting a stream up. And then, you know, it was a matter of, like I said, I didn't even know WarDragons was connected to Twitch. I didn't know it was a streamable game. So it's just like there's a huge untapped market that's just not being explored. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's PG Carlos is going to be running it now, which I'm excited for. I'm super excited to start getting live streams back with the community manager. But it's something, like I said, I didn't even know it was a thing. Like, just a huge untapped market that I never knew about. Yeah. Well, they had the I wouldn't say that, Peter. There was the Oh, the summit, the WarDragons summit that Leica hosted had a bunch of PG guests on it, and that had a lot of viewers too. And that's what I'm saying. There's people that watch Twitch. There's people that watch WarDragons on Twitch. We could grow that community exponentially with the right advertising. And an in-game advertisement, there's nothing better than an in-game advertisement to say, hey, come watch our streamers. Like I said, even if it's just the creators faction, you only advertise the creators faction streams, that's still going to get more traction to Twitch, and that's still going to end up with more people watching Twitch streams in general, because Pep and Leica do an excellent job of helping us try and grow our platforms as well. I mean, I'm beyond thankful for all the help Leica and Pep have given me in growing and getting people to watch my streams as well. So that's what I'm saying. You get more people on Pep and Leica streams because they're in the creators faction. You're going to get more people on everyone else's streams, and then you're going to get more people watching WarDragons and promoting WarDragons with their friends, and it's just, call it a vicious circle, but it is what it is. You're just going to get more people interested and excited about the game if you have more people promoting it. That's how it is. Word of mouth and the occasional Facebook ad don't do it. You can't survive on word of mouth as a mobile game. And the YouTube and the Facebook advertisements that I have seen, I can't find them on YouTube now, a saved version, but the ads I've seen just don't do the game justice. They don't really promote it for what it is. That one I found from 2016 was beautiful. Let's have more of those. And maybe they're just buying smaller time slots now, so maybe they're buying a 15 or a 30-second time slot and don't have time for that full minute advertisement. But man, whatever they're doing, I think there's room for improvement on the advertisement side and the promotion side in general. And I don't know. I'm really hopeful that Carlos is able to pull in some of the community engagement that he seems like he wants to do. He seems like a very hands-on community manager. He seems like he's going to be very engaged with the community on the forums and on the official Twitch channel. I think there's a lot. I hope there's a lot of good things coming. And it sounds like there are a lot of good things coming just based on what I've seen of Carlos from the forums and his interactions so far. It seems like he's bringing a lot of really good things to the table. So that excites me also. Because there's so much good about this game. And people get stuck on the stuff they don't like, which is frustrating. I get it. I have my own frustrations. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't spend 4 to 6 hours a day playing this game if I didn't like it. If I didn't find it fun. I wouldn't fly endless egg token missions if I didn't find this game fun. If I didn't enjoy learning how to fly new dragons and flying new dragons and, finding ways to optimize my base so it's tougher to fly against, and finding new and exciting ways to take down bases once they've been optimized. If I didn't enjoy that aspect of the game, I wouldn't play it. And I think that's the strong suit of this game, is the attack and defense, mindset and the strategy around how to fly dragons and how to build bases, how to attack an atlas, how to defend an atlas. There's so many good things about this game. People get hung up on the things that they don't like instead of all the things that are still very good about this game and different than any other game I've played, frankly. I mean, there's a reason I've been playing this game for, what, almost 3 years? No. A little over 2 years. Closer to 2.5. But I mean, I keep playing because it's fun. I'll get down off my soapbox now. Squiggle, you still here? You got a dragon you picked out yet? Where are you leaning? What are you thinking? Ooh, a little double red. This might be one of my best flights with Rays in a while. That flight just felt really good in general. Anything? Ugh. Oh. Before I forget. Excuse me, I just need to take some screenshots real quick. My preseason screenshots that I forgot to take before. Stop. Hopefully I don't need them, but just in case. Don't ever forget that. Not streaming a day, but do because someone new maybe. Exactly, Peter. There are some days I've been having a lot of, I'm gonna be just, open and honest. I've had a lot of I've been struggling mentally for a while, just with my current work situation and all that stress. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of days where, I get up in the morning, take my kids to school, have my coffee, and as I'm drinking my coffee, I just don't want to walk downstairs and jump on stream. But I know that the day that I don't come downstairs and jump on the stream is the day that I catch a new viewer, or the day that we bring someone new into the game and I would miss it. So I 100% agree. The days that I'm struggling and I still get on are because, if I don't that day, I may miss the one person. I may miss bringing a new player in, or I may miss helping someone with a question. And honestly, you guys that come hang out with me every day are why I stream anyway. Is hanging out with you guys and playing this game. it's a heck of a lot more fun than sitting on my chair and playing this game without you. So I'll do it. I'll continue to do it. And for you guys. Sorry. Give me 1 second, Pete. I'll re-say it. See, look at that, Pete. I'm advertising. Look, advertising. Exactly, Pep. No, I like I said, I don't stream for me. I stream for you guys. I stream for any the guys who ask questions and who need help with the game. I don't do it for me. I mean, I do it for bringing players in and helping new players. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. My little man came down here. He had a question. He's apparently, no, he's starting to feel better. So I told him he could go have another banana. Exactly. And that's when we're asleep because we're all North America. But it's, yeah, right now we've got a really, really great window of opportunity for people to come in and check out streams. You know, but like I was saying, I'll rehash a little bit of it, Pete. Is, you know, I've been having a tough time mentally with my situation, my personal life situation, and there have been a few days lately where I kind of I ran with more of that, and there's been a few days where I had computer issues, and I probably could have gotten my computer fixed a day sooner than I did, to be completely honest, but I was just struggling. Oh, don't have too much fun, Behemoth. That's it's an interesting age group you got there, so good luck with that. But I probably could have had if I'd really pushed, I could have had my computer fixed a day sooner. But I'm struggling myself. But getting back here and hanging out with you guys and playing this game and streaming and you know, just talking with you guys helps my mental state. So I mean, like I said, I stream for you guys. I stream to help out new players. I stream to try and bring new players into the game. And I stream for my own mental health because I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are fun. Both on the viewer side and on the streamer side. You guys are fun to hang out with. So that's why I do it. And that's why I'll continue to do it. It's never for me, really. Not for anything, not for any kind of personal gain. It's just, I like to hang out. I like to play this game. I like to talk about this game. And let's be honest, trying to talk about the game in team chat with 120 characters is almost impossible. And there's only so much negativity I can look at on the forums. So I stream so I can talk the game and not talk about negativity all the time. And it's fun. Yes, those 2 cents per ad. No, if I did it for the ad revenue, I'd pump you guys full of ads all the time. You can really there's some settings on there where you can really crank down how many ads people get. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I don't care about the ad revenue. I don't care about the money that this game or the streaming provides. It's really not that much. I'm not big enough, nor do I care about it enough to make it really matter. I just like hanging out with you guys. The emotes are fun. I like I like the hype trains and all that stuff, and it's a fun experience. I like being able to give you guys emotes, which I get with more subs. So the more subs I get, the more emotes I can add in. I like that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm not doing it for money. If I was doing it for money, I would find a game with 7 million followers or something and really go sell out and try and make a big stream with that. But I genuinely stream this game because I enjoy it, and I enjoy the community, and want to help mentor younger players that still have baby accounts and middle accounts. Honestly, I mean, there's plenty of people in the 2, 3, and even 400s who have a lot to learn about this game. Hell, I have a lot to learn about this game, and I'm at the end of the game. I'm N tier. I'm in Monarch. I'm max towers. I don't have a max base yet, but I'm there, and I still have so much that I learn about this game every day, and being able to share that with the community is nice. I like to be able to do that. I don't think there's ever a point where you will know everything about this game. There's always something new to learn. There's always a new strategy to be had. There's always something that you could do to better yourself as a player. So that's why I come here. I mean, it wasn't until, just a little insight into my learning curve. I spent the majority of my time with Vikings, which is a Plat 3 team. I think we peaked at Plat 2 right before I left, but we just leader and a group of us couldn't see eye to eye with what we wanted for the team, so we peaked at Plat 2, but we were not active in Atlas for the longest time. Not really, anyway. I mean, we did some small raids here and there and little bits and pieces, but we were never really we were never a team that was going to go conquer a castle with our 5TA. So until 6 months ago, I didn't even know how to properly do a bubble wave, like a PvP, someone stacked up on your castle bubble wave. I didn't even know how to do that until like 6 months ago, and I was a pretty high level account 6 months ago. I was low 500s, I think, maybe, if not low 500s, high 400s. So I wasn't a small account by any stretch of the imagination. I should have known how to do that stuff, but I didn't have the Atlas mentorship that I needed because we weren't that kind of team. We weren't a heavy Atlas focused team. We were like rank 600 or 700 and just didn't do a whole lot. So I didn't have that mentorship, and it set me back. So that's why my prims aren't leveled as far as they need to be, especially my defensive prims, because I would solo snipe and I would do small raids with our team. So my destroyer and my sieger are in a decent spot, but my taunter and my trapper are so far behind it's ridiculous. Like I'm stretching now and I'm grinding now to try and catch them up. But that's something where if I had had the right mentor, I would have known that I need to get my trapper high level and I need to get my taunter high level so that when we get to a conquer, I can actually use a conquer prim. Or once we have freshly conquered a castle, we can set up that trapper wall. That's things I didn't know 6 months ago that I've learned since we rebuilt Sandslingers, and I've got an Atlas focused team, and I have some Atlas focused mentors where I didn't have that before. And that's something that I want to be able to pass on, whether it's exactly whether it's people on my team or whether it's people on the stream, that's the kind of information that I want to be able to pass on to be able to teach people how to do a prim wave or teach people how to do a bubble wave during PvP, so that if someone stacks up on their castle and, you know, won't let like if they buy a castle and they take it and then people stack up on them while they're trying to buy guards, I want to be able to teach people how to do a bubble wave so that they can do that and protect their investment and protect the castle they just bought, because it happens a lot. Anytime you trade during PvP, someone is buying a castle and getting it over PvP, and someone stacks up on the bubble and stops you from buying guards, or you get hit a bunch right before PvP and they stack up on your bubble to prevent guards. And if you don't know how to bubble wave properly, you're not going to be able to buy guards, and you're probably going to get that castle taken from you. And it just makes Atlas a lot more competitive if more people know how to do those things. Now, if you're a 700 ranked team getting hit by a 100 ranked team, you're probably going to lose that castle anyway. Sorry, there's not much you can do about that. But if it's, you know, on even footing, if it's, you know, a rank 300 team getting hit by a rank 300 team, you should be able to get them off your castle. You should be able to bubble wave them properly. Yeah, no, we block guards all the time. I typically, I mean, we don't go for a lot of, we prefer to conquer castles the proper way, which is drain the guards, drain the troops, take the castle. I can't remember the last time we sat on someone's castle. I don't think we've ever sat on someone's castle during a purchase transition, actually. We've come in after the fact when guards are low, like a little below 1 million, and done that. But I don't think we've ever jumped in during a transfer and blocked like that. But I mean, I know people that do it. I've seen it happen. It happens all the time, unfortunately. I agree, #assholes. But I mean, if you don't know how to bubble wave, there's nothing you can do against that. You just sit there and wait for them to leave. But if you know how to bubble wave, then you can get rid of them, have great ratios on those attacks, and then hire your guards. There's just a lot of things that I know a lot of people don't know, because I didn't know it, because I didn't have that mentorship. And I know a lot of people don't have that mentorship available to them, because the mentorship is the top 10% of the game. And unless you're lucky enough to be on the same team as their alt, and lucky enough to have one of those people that's active enough on their alt, you're not gonna get that information until you're already level 400 or 500. Thanks for the follow, Big Willie. I appreciate that. There's just no reason. There's just no reason that information should be restricted to the top 10% of the game. I mean, like I said, unless you're on some alt's team, half the time you don't know, because no one tells you, and there's no one. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That's why I say the top 10%, because there's probably another 10 to 20% of people who think they're a mentor and still don't have all the information. Or, I mean, no one really has all of the information, but there's probably another 10 or 20% of the game who mentor with partial information. And partial information is better than no information, but at the same time, like I said, there's just so much information that could be out there for people if they knew where to find it. Just a lot of people don't know where to find it. Exactly. There's a lot of that too. Exactly. And trust me, I don't know everything. I'm not the best flyer in the game. I will never claim either of those titles. I'm a slightly above average flyer, and I have a decent knowledge base. But I will answer every question I can to the very best of my abilities. I don't know, actually. Exotic? Is that you, Exotic? Is that you? I'll answer every question I can to the very best of my abilities, and if I don't know the answer, I'll go find it. That's something I've always been good at. I will go find an answer if I don't have the answer, happily, because that's just something that I get to learn too. If I don't already have the answer, then I get to go ask and learn about it myself. And there's never an end to learning in this game. You can constantly learn in this game. I might try this guy with Raylan. Yep. Cloak. Healing Mark. Regen. That's okay. Second Lieutenant Torrent Rapids, okay. Big Willie, did you just message me in game? Either way, I appreciate you stopping by and dropping the follow. We were just talking about growing the Twitch community. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Ah, that's fine. Like Pete said, still happy you're here. We like having new viewers. We like getting new people on the channels. Peter, 24742 there, also has a WarDragons channel. If you want to go drop him a follow, I will actually make that easier for you right now. Right there. That guy right there. He's also got a channel. We've got... Pepperoni has a channel. And we've got our friend Like a Dream also has a channel. So we've got a total of 4 WarDragons Twitch streamers. If you're not already following their channels, make sure you go drop them a follow. I've got a slowly building community. They've already got a pretty well established community, but we've got a lot of information between those 4 channels if you're looking for it. And that was a lot of spamming real quick, so hopefully you can keep up with that. But I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. We got about another 13 minutes. I'm going to keep grinding these egg token missions. Actually, I might finish this one and then go back to the forums and we can talk a little more about dragons. Are you excited about the new season, Willie? I will say comfortably that I have the best beard of our Twitch streamers. I can very comfortably say that I have the best beard. I'm not even going to let you guys try and fight me for it. I have the best beard, period. I'm taking the title Best Beard right here. Pep, have you decided you're going hunter? I mean, I kind of figure you are. You're a borderline hunter elitist, so I assume you're going hunter. Oh, how he got destroyed before I froze it. Yeah, that's true. You do well. I have a hard time cracking open a bottle of whiskey or scotch at noon. Or before noon. That's my holdup. I would actually like to drink on stream, and I probably will have some drinks on stream once I move to the evening schedule, because the evening is more conducive to alcoholic beverages. But it'll be good. I'll be good with coffee for now. So I dropped another suggestion for quality of life, which is making all store items giftable. I would like to be able to do that. That way I can give away a month of Atlas or something. No, just a big cup. My girlfriend actually got this for me for Christmas. It's a fishing rod, like the various flags, because I'm an avid outdoorsman, but I fish a lot. A lot. Like I went fishing yesterday afternoon after I got back, or after I picked up the kids from school, while I was listening to streams. Yeah, it's a problem. But let's go back here. So Pep, you're thinking the sorcerer. I did not expect that. I figured you'd be 100% too. Okay, hold on. No, you don't. If it's not OP. I don't know. The Sorcerer spell kit, the way it reads on paper, reminds me a lot of Canarix, and we all know Canarix is Bay, so. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with this. I think 2 weeks for the mythic discount is a little short. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if they bumped it up to 4 next season, or maybe with enough pushing from the community, they bump it up to 4 this season even. Just to give you that little extra time to check the videos that are on YouTube, to watch the streams, and really understand the dragons a little more. But I do like the idea of being able to unlock a mythic right away, and then unlock a second mythic, and then weigh my options before ascending. I don't know. Wait, Pete, what did they tell you no to on multiple occasions? Was it the gifting thing that I put in the quality of life chat? Or are your families telling you no to fishing? I do think there needs to be more tutorial videos, which honestly I want to do, but I can't do that if I don't have the dragon. So, gifting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they would take gifting away, or why they wouldn't make gifting. Oh, you're good. You're good, Willie. You're all good. You have a dragon you picked out? That's what we're talking about now. We're talking about the new structure and the new dragons for the next 4 or 5 minutes, or 5 to 6 minutes here. Oh, yeah. That makes sense, Pete. I think they obviously they do the giveaways. Yeah. They offer to do they have the giveaways for Pep and Leica, but nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Sorcerer. I think the Sorcerer looks a lot like a Canarix clone, which I was a huge fan of Canarix. So I think, like I said, I'm struggling between whether I get the Hunter or the Sorcerer first. And breeding the new Monarch Sorcerer and seeing the viability of that one is really going to weigh my decision heavily. You think so? I don't know. I mean, the only it's only got, I mean, until it ascends, it's only got one colored spell, so mage attacks don't do a whole lot there. I mean, it's going to be nasty regardless. You're definitely gonna have to make use of your beam towers. Definitely gonna have to make use of your beam towers. You're gonna need, I mean, beam towers and ice flax. Double ice flak and beam towers are how you're gonna beat this dragon. In my opinion. But I mean, looking at the spells and seeing them in practice are two different things. I mean, on the surface, if you look at Quillith's spells on the surface, 2 reds and a blue, you don't think he's going to be what he is. But I mean, Quillith is an absolute monster when flown with the right person, regardless of the fact that he doesn't have a single white spell. So I mean, paper versus practice is a different situation completely. I'm excited to fly him, to be honest. I probably won't get Tialos just because I don't need Tialos for anything. I'll get Avernic and I'll get Barbend, and then I'll decide which one I want to ascend. Go from there. Ugly, as our friend Hiccup calls him. Ugly. Ugly. Creepy. Fluffy. And I can't remember what she named Tialos. I think you stop Barbend with beam towers and ice flax, and you just got to get lucky with an ice flax shot. If you catch him between, you are very welcome, Willie. You catch him between cloaks with an ice flax shot, that's where you get him. So I think it was Hawks that has like 2 or 3 runes that speed up the ice flax shot on her base, and that's nasty. Like, that is going to be the bane of Barbend's existence, is those quick ice flax shots. That's how you're going to take him down, in my opinion. Again, you got to see him fly to be able to really develop a base strategy for him, but friggin' Krygant, you just rage drain, just like with any other warrior. Rage drain and all the damage you can get. That's relatively easy. Oh, and ice flak. Ice flax, because the ice flax dropped the stack on his breath increase. And then for the sorcerer, that's blue mage obviously is important. Double blues are going to be tough for this one. Double blues are going to be tough on long islands and on short islands with lightning towers. You're going to want to chain. You're going to want to keep a blue. Dodge, so beam towers for the dodge. Dodge is all projectiles. So yeah, beam towers are going to be big. Double blue portals are going to be, or double blues are going to be big. But people are just going to, they're just going to rock lightning resist on this one. So the sorcerer is going to be really good, because beam towers are really the only Yeah. And the damage here, you got 1 second to hit him with the beam tower between, and it's 0 rage, so you just keep spamming it. Yeah. Sorcerer's going to be really good, Pep. Sorcerer is going to be really good. Really, really good. I'm sad that I'm not going to get the Invoker, because I like learning to fly the new Invokers, even if I'm not good with Invokers. But cloaks and slows down, so that's kind of like Icaros. Oh, the invoke is Death Gaze. That's pretty normal. Oh, nice. Yes, it does, Willie. Should start at the same time, about 2 p.m. Pacific. What's that? 3 Mountain, 4 Central Time, and then 5 Eastern, depending on what time zone you're in. But yeah, it should start at about 2 p.m. Pacific. I think it was Jan yesterday that said don't yell at him on forums if it's at 2:01 or 2:02, but it should be right around that time frame. It's usually pretty consistent at that. For me, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. But like I said, if it's a minute or two late, don't be upset at me, because I have 0 control. But Jan also said don't be mad at him if it's a minute or two late. That was on Leica's stream yesterday. He said that. Yeah, basically 4 hours from now. It's 12:01 right now my time, so exactly 4 hours from now is when he said worst case scenario. If you haven't jumped on the Discord also, Willie, we've got a Discord where we hang out and chat with folks. That's on the chat right now. That I'm trying to figure out my the alerts for my going live on Twitch are not working well, but YouTube is just fine. The YouTube announcements are good, but I can't seem to get the Twitch announcements to work. So I got to figure that out once I jump off stream here. But it is 12:01. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We've got 12 people in chat right now. Appreciate y'all. I will be back tomorrow morning, same time, 9 a.m. Central Standard. Back at it. Breeding season. I'll have the Sorcerer bred. I can't promise that it'll be fully leveled. I will try my very best to grind that out tonight so we can get some flights with the new Sorcerer tomorrow. But I'm going to have that knocked out, and we'll get some flights with the new Sorcerer tomorrow. I'll sadly have Canarix benched by then, so I will be forced to use the new Sorcerer one way or another. So new Sorcerer tomorrow, new season on the stream tomorrow. New season starts in about 4 hours, but I'll have my updates tomorrow. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.